The Miami Dolphins once looked like a franchise built for the future, led by quarterback Tua Tagovailoa and the electric wide receiver duo of Tyreek Hill and Jaylen Waddle. But now, everything feels uncertain in South Beach. Tagovailoa's performance has taken a noticeable dip, Hill is battling injuries, and Waddle, one of the team's brightest young stars, could be on the trading block. After the shocking decision to fire general manager Chris Grier on Friday, Miami appears ready to reset its long-term vision. According to NFL Network's Rapoport, the Dolphins are at least open to trading Jaylen Waddle if the right offer comes along. Rapoport reported that Miami would at least consider dealing Waddle, but it would take an incredible offer to make it happen. Young stars in their prime rarely hit the trade market, and the Dolphins know how valuable Waddle is. Still, the fact that it's even being discussed shows how much has changed inside the organization. Waddle signed a major contract extension back in May of 2024, keeping him under team control through the 2028 season. That move seemed to lock him in as part of Miami's offensive core for years to come. Since being drafted, he's been one of the most consistent and explosive receivers in the league, with 350 receptions for 4,715 yards and 24 touchdowns in just 5 seasons. Those numbers already rank among the top 10 in franchise history, an impressive accomplishment for a player still in his mid-20s. But after a disappointing loss to the Ravens on Thursday night, frustration is clearly building within the organization. Miami's offense has struggled to find its rhythm, and the team's recent inconsistency has raised serious questions about its direction. The decision to fire Grier signals that ownership is no longer satisfied with simply being competitive, they want to contend, and fast. If Waddle were to be traded, it would mark a dramatic shift for a team once known for its high-powered offense. The Dolphins built their identity around speed, creativity, and explosive playmaking. Losing Waddle would mean parting with one of the most dynamic young receivers in football, a player capable of changing games with a single catch. For now, it's only speculation. Rapoport made it clear that Miami isn't actively shopping Waddle, but that something would have to blow the doors off for them to make a deal. Still, the report alone is enough to spark conversation across the league. The Dolphins now enter a long break before facing the Buffalo Bills on November 9th, a matchup that could define the rest of their season. Between Tagovailoa's struggles, Hill's health, and the uncertainty surrounding Waddle's future, Miami's once bright outlook suddenly feels clouded by questions.